It's that time again, the last challenge of an elimination round that will see one team go through to the semi-finals. This round has been tough, it's been challenging, but it's also been one fun adventure after the other. Two teams, only one spot left in the first semi-finals. Who will take their school to victory and be crowned the Unsinkable Outdoor Class of this year? My name is Team Igagasi and this is Challenge SOS. Team Igagasi from Umbilo Secondary School and Team Umoya from Durban Academy High have completed 3 of the 4 challenges in their elimination round. It's been a roller coaster experience with many highs and many lows. Let's take a look. And Vuani is off as the 3rd member of Team Umoya. Come on. Today is the 4th and final challenge of our 2nd elimination round of the season, and it is going to be epic. We're at Non-Stop Adventures in Richmond, KwaZulu-Natal, and our teams are well rested and ready to take their schools all the way. Wie gaan ons skool trots maak en deurgaan na die semifinale? Span Igagasi of Span Umoya?
Going into the last challenge, we feel pressurized, but we're trying to keep calm and to take on the challenge with fresh mindsets and to just go through the challenge in a positive way.
I'm feeling very nervous about today's challenge because we lost last week's challenge and we don't know the results of the other 3 challenges.
Knowing that we won the rafting challenge last week is encouraging us to push more and to never give up, and that the teamwork makes the dream work.
Today being my final challenge makes me feel nervous because none of my team members have done orienteering before.
I think that my team will do great because me and Q both enjoy doing map work and we have good coordination skills and we understand map work really easily.
I feel excited because I have some experience in map work and I also know how to make a fire, so it's going to be exciting.
I think Team Igagasi is going to do horrible because they don't listen to each other and they just have one person who has experience with map work and they don't work together as a team.
Well, istrategy sethu namhlanje ukuthi yena sisebenze as a team silandele uTK because yena waziyo ukwenza lezi zinto silandele nesilalele yena kakhulukazi because thina laba abanye mina Enrico no Kaden asazi lutho ngalezi zinto so sizolandela uTK asikhombisa ukuthi kwenziwa kanjani.
I feel really nervous about today's challenge since it is the last challenge that we have as a team. I think that we can do really well in today's challenge, even though that there's more than one challenge in this whole thing. But it should be really easy, especially starting the fire, because I do a lot of braais at home, so I think that should be like really easy.
My journey on Challenge SOS was fun, exciting and enjoyable, and I hope that we win the round and come back again.
If I had to win with my team and go to the semi-finals, I would feel over the moon. I don't know how I would feel because knowing that teamwork that we had and the communication skills were so excellent, that will make me be over the moon.
Speaking of the 2 teams, here they come now. How's it going, guys? Great. Awesome. Rico, it is the final challenge in this elimination round. After this, we find out who goes through to the semi-finals. Any pressure?
There is some pressure, but we are very confident and we will make sure that we win today's challenge.
Awesome. Vuani, any pressure on your team?
There is pressure, but I think my team won the 2 previous challenges, so I think we're going to win this challenge.
All right, well, let's not keep you guys in suspense any longer. Let's find out exactly what our 2 teams are going to be doing in today's challenge. The dictionary defines the word orienteering as a competitive sport in which runners have to find their way across rough country with the aid of a map and compass. It also defines the noun challenge as a difficult job, a situation that needs great mental or physical effort. Well, today our teams are in for an orienteering challenge with lots of twists and turns. In our timed orienteering challenge, Using actual compasses, our teams must navigate their way up and down a hill while completing 5 tasks along the way. Task 1 will require the teams to build a fire using flint and tinder, which they've collected. The fire will be made underneath a string, and once the flames have burnt through the string, you'll have to put the fire out. Once completed, they'll receive their first compass bearing. This compass bearing will help them navigate to the next task. Task 2 is a simple ball maze. Team members will each hold one corner of a board with a maze on it. The team will all have to work together to roll a ball through the maze and into 5 holes which are on the maze. Once completed, they'll get their second compass bearing. Task 3 will lead the teams to a crossroad where they must use their navigational skills to move up to a cave where their next challenge awaits. Task 4, once in the cave, the teams must find the puzzle pieces and solve the puzzle to receive directions to their final task. At the final waypoint, they'll have to knock several tin cans off a wall, using only tennis balls. Once all the tins are knocked down, the teams will receive the compass bearing to their pit stop. This will lead them back to where they started, and the time will stop. And time. This is going to be a big one. So who is going to dig deep and ensure that they win this challenge? Who's going to go through to the semi-finals? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Volg ons op Facebook vir alles wat gebeur hier op Challenge SOS. But right now it is time for us to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we put our teams to the test. You don't want to go anywhere. We're in Richmond, KwaZulu-Natal, and Team Igagasi from Umbilo Secondary School and Team Umoya from Durban Academy High are about to take part in the 4th and final challenge of their elimination round. And today, not even the rain can keep us from finding out who will make their school proud and go through to the semi-finals. So you guys have drawn for spots. Who will be going first in today's challenge?
Team Igagasi.
Umoya, you guys can go and chill, discuss your strategy, while Team Igagasi, go get your action cams on, and I'll meet you at the start. Team Igagasi, it is now or never. It's time to sink or swim. Go! And Team Igagasi is off to their first challenge.
The first thing we had to do was make a fire, which was too complicated because lighting the flints was a bit hard.
Actually, don't burn, please.
Team Igagasi has burnt through the rope. They're officially done with challenge 1. They can now get their brief for the next challenge. All right, that's good. You guys can move on.
The person we nominated as a team to be our leader was TK because he knew what was orienteering and he knew what to do. And I feel he was like in between leader. Some parts he was correct, some parts he wasn't correct.
Umuntu ubhede kakhulu kwi-challenge namhlanje beku-TK ngokubona kwami because yena bengasitsheli thina besidependa kuyena ukuthi namhlanje hayi so besilandela yena because yena uthe ugood ngalezi zinto azenzayo so besilandela but yena bekuyena umuntu osikhosta isikhathi esisa kwama-routes a-wrong silandela yena asise endaweni eyi-wrong so kwi-challenge namhlanje umuntu nje obebhedayo beku-TK.
The second challenge was the marble maze, and it was quite fascinating because we had to sink the marble in the holes.
Back in. Right, number 4. Where's number 4?
Okay.
Yeah. Number 5.
We had complications sinking the marble in the last hole because we had poor communication skills, and we didn't work very well together, and we did quite bad.
No, wait, but you tilt to the side. No, they must say no.
Like that.
Wait, we're right here.
Hey,
And this challenge, teamwork and communication are extremely important. That way, it'll make the challenge a lot easier.
Wait. Just hold it don't move it. Wait. Hold it with two hands. We struggled with hole number 5 on the marble maze. Then after that, Sam came in and he gave us an option of taking a penalty or continuing playing.
All right, Team Igagasi, hold up, take a breather. You do have an option. We can add 10 minutes to your time and you can move on to the next challenge. Or you can stay here and try to get it in that last hole.
We continued playing because we thought we could get the ball in the hole. So, I am lifting it. But then after a few minutes, we decided to take the 10-minute penalty.
All right, you guys can move on to your next challenge.
I found it very bad that my friends were not relying on working together as a team.
I feel we made TK's job as being a leader quite hard because we tended to shout at him a lot of times and we weren't listening to him.
Bonke ama-challenge ethu kuyi-challenge SOS into engiyifunde kakhulu ukuthi ngimele ngibe ne-patience uma kuthi ngiyi-team ngikwazi ukulalela abanye abantu ngilalela nama-opinions abo nezinto abayishoyo kwi-challenge SOS into engiyifunde kakhulukazi kwi-challenge SOS.
When we got to the cave, we didn't really know what to do because it was a little bit dark and we had to use the flashlight. And while we were using the flashlight, we had to look for the clue, which was very complicated because it was dark. We had to climb rocks while we were in the cave. And I was a bit scared. Maybe there was going to be spiders or bats in the cave.
And Team Igagasi has completed challenge number 4. Only one more challenge to go. Hopefully, you'll speed up.
The tin throwing was enjoyable, it was fun. We managed to knock down the tins in a quite fast time, and I think that we did well.
And they have completed their 5th and final challenge. The only thing that they have to do now is meet me down at the finish line.
Going down the steep and rocky area for me was quite scary because I thought I was in a slip and falling it hard. But at the end, it was also exciting because we knew the way that we came was wrong. So now, after that, we knew the right way in which to go down.
My best memories are from being on challenges, the good friendships I've developed, and I think I can cherish that for quite a long time. And I think that was a fascinating journey for me.
Time will only stop when your last member of your team reaches the finish. And time. Well, today is the final challenge. What I can tell you is that your team took almost twice as long as it's supposed to take to do this challenge. So good luck. You guys can go and chill. And we'll get Team Umoya to do the challenge. You guys ready for today's challenge?
Yes.
Remember to read the instructions carefully. Take your time with the compass and the map. Being lost on this challenge can cost you a lot of time, which could mean losing this challenge. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Are you guys gonna beat Team Igagasi?
Yes.
All right, Team Umoya, it's time to sink or swim. Go!
When we started the challenge, we had to gather around some twigs and put it into fire foam. We had to make a fire that could burn the string, and once the string was broken, we could carry on to the next challenge.
And Team Umoya has a flame. Will they be able to keep it going and burn the string in order to move on to the next challenge?
My favorite part of our challenge was actually having to start our fire with the flint. I've never actually started a fire before and I really did enjoy it.
And Team Umoya's flame burns through the string.
I think we did really well in today's challenge because we communicated really well and we weren't rushing everything. Like when we got our clue, we put the compass down on the floor on the map and then we waited for it to point into north direction and we used the degrees and then we went into the right direction.
I think my team did very well in this challenge because it was a challenge where everybody was working with each other and everybody was fine and we had nice teamwork.
And Team Umoya makes it to challenge number 2.
I think my team did really well in the marble maze because we communicated really well and we spoke to each other really well, like how to put it, which side to put up and which side to lower down so that we can get the marble through the hole.
5. It must hit the thing there. Yes!
And as easy as that, Umoya has completed challenge number 2.
Making our way to challenge number 3 was very difficult because there were lots of parts there and we had to choose the right one, and we actually struggled with that one because everyone was like saying different things.
This is the final challenge, and after this we find out who'll go through to the semi-finals. Will it be Team Igagasi or Team Umoya? Find out when Challenge SOS returns. Welcome back to Challenge SOS. Our 2 teams, Team Igagasi and Team Umoya, are currently taking part in their 4th and final challenge of their elimination round. Who will come out victorious and who will make their school proud? It's all happening here on Challenge SOS.
When we got to the cave, we had to go inside, all 4 of us. We had to go inside and find the next clue and then exit the cave.
Yeah, found it.
The clue said that we must build a world map. When we started with the world map, we started with the corners and then we built the inside.
You sure, Kevin? Yes.
And Team Umoya is done with challenge number 4. They can now move on to challenge number 5, and once they're done there, they'll meet me at the finish line.
The final challenge, we had to throw tennis balls at tin cans, which was really easy. All of us did really well in that challenge, and I think we aced it.
Challenge SOS has taught me so many life challenges, and I know that if I had the chance to do it again, I definitely would.
And one step at a time, Team Umoya. Congratulations on completing the final challenge in your elimination round. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, Team Umoya, do you think that you have done it in a quick enough time to be able to beat Team Igagasi?
Yes.
Well, that was a very confident yes from Team Umoya. Let's go ahead and meet up with the other team, and we'll reveal who goes through the semi-finals. Our teams not only braved the cold, but they braved the rain in today's challenge, which was the final challenge of their elimination round. So it is time for us to find out how they did and who will go through to the semi-finals. And we'll start off with the results from today's challenge, which was the Orienteering and Cave Challenge. Team Igagasi, you did it in 1 hour and 45 minutes. However, adding this on, this brings your time to 1 hour and 55 minutes. And Team Umoya, you did it in 1 hour and 13 minutes.
Yes!
Meaning that our winners of today's challenge were Team Umoya. The scores now are 1 to Team Umoya and 0 to Team Igagasi. And moving on to our next results, which is the rafting challenge. Team Igagasi, you guys were the winners of that challenge, bringing our scores to 1 for Team Umoya and 1 for Team Igagasi. And moving on to our third set of results, which was the abseiling challenge. This was a timed relay race, and the team that did it in the shortest time won that challenge. And the team that did it in the lesser time of 24 minutes and 1 second is Team Igagasi. Yes! Bringing our scores to 2 for Team Igagasi and 1 for Team Umoya. Right now, there's only one more result to reveal. If Team Umoya are the winners of that challenge, it will result in a tie. And subsequently, we will have to have a tiebreaker. And our fourth and final result will be the obstacle course and zipline challenge. Last week, I gave you half of those results, which was only for the zipline part. And there was only 1 second difference. Your overall times, including both parts of the challenge, that is the obstacle course and the zipline, are as follows. One team did it in 24 minutes and 17 seconds, while the other team did it in 21 minutes and 18 seconds. And the team that did it in the less time of 21 minutes and 28 seconds is Team Igagasi! Yes! Congratulations, Team Igagasi. You guys are going through to the semi-finals, and you've earned yourself a shot at fighting for the ultimate title of the Unsinkable Outdoor Class of this year. Rico, what would you attribute your victory to?
Our teamwork and our motivation pushed us, and I think that led us to our victory.
Team Umoya, unfortunately, you guys are not going through to the semi-finals. Kwekamba, you don't seem very happy. What is going through your mind?
Well, I'm quite disappointed right now because I thought our team did really well on the obstacle course, but I'm really happy for the other team because like they're my friends now.
What would you like to say to the rest of your team?
I'd just like to say job well done. We all tried our best, but our best wasn't good enough because obviously the best team won, and I'm really happy for them.
It's been great having you guys on Challenge SOS, and we want you to remember that it's not always about winning, but more so about the journey and the friendships that you strengthen along the way. You guys are a great team, and you worked very well together. What an episode. Follow us on Facebook if you want to be a part of all of the Challenge SOS fun. But right now, here's a sneak preview of our next episode, where Team Igagasi and Team Amanzi take on each other in the first semi-final here on Challenge SOS. Always remember that life's a challenge, and only you can decide if you sink or swim. We'll see you again next week.